When we talk about the value of executive coaching to prospective clients, we will often say something like, when you enter into executive coaching, one thing you can count on is getting results because you will bring challenges or opportunities to coaching sessions. We will talk those over. You will generate new ideas, new solutions, and then create a plan to take action, potentially adjust your approach, take further action, and ultimately you will reach the outcome that you were seeking, which is to be a more effective leader. That is undoubtedly an important aspect of executive coaching, which is action. We are action-oriented coaches because we want our clients to receive results that are tangible and that others can notice and appreciate. So there's no doubt about that. When we look at the arc of a coaching engagement, of course, we want to reach a positive outcome for our client. We want them to look back with great satisfaction about all the action they took during the engagement and the positive results that they are now enjoying and hopefully sustaining. This is all well and good, but there is something that I want you to keep in mind that can actually hold back greater success in a coaching session. I was recently reminded of this when I was reading The 10 Myths of Coaching by Marian Franklin. You may have heard of her. She is the author of the book, The Heart of Laser-Focused Coaching. It's a terrific book that I highly recommend if you haven't read it or listened to it already. It is available as an audio too. There are many great ideas in the book. But one thing that I was reminded of when reading that PDF was when coaches are too focused on getting results and outcomes in a coaching session, they may miss the opportunity to explore further with the client what's actually going on beneath the surface. When we talk about the value of executive coaching, we will also talk about the iceberg principle, that the tip of the iceberg is above the water, but in coaching, we go deeper to truly understand what's happening with the client. Right? Marian says in the PDF that clients are human beings with complex thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and that has to be uppermost in our minds. If you focus on the relationship and let go of the strong need for results, then you'll create deeper trust. You'll create more sustainable relationships with your clients. So this is important, that we realize that there are times where we actually need to hold up a little bit and stay with our client and go deeper with them and explore something. I remember years ago, I was observing two coaches practicing coaching, and there was an outcome set at the beginning of the coaching session, an objective, and the client was working towards that objective. And along the way, there seemed to be this opportunity to understand what was it that was truly holding the client back from moving forward. The coach missed it and moved to next steps. You know the question. What's one small step you could take to start moving towards this objective that you have set? Or what would you do in the next week or two to advance towards the objective that you're looking for? These are classic segues towards the action-oriented section of the coaching session, which is usually in the last third or so. Nothing wrong with that, as I talked about earlier. But in the debrief with the coach and the coachee in this scenario, I asked the coachee, were you ready to move into the action section of the coaching session, or would you have preferred to stay in contemplation and reflection and consideration of what was going on with you at a deeper level in regards to the objective? The coachee said that they actually followed the lead of the coach to start moving towards an action orientation, and they didn't regret that, but they could have seen more value if they had stayed in that exploratory mode longer. So we have to be careful, right? We want to get results. We want to move our client into action. Check yourself, though, in a coaching session. Are you missing signs that you should actually be inquiring and exploring with your client and going deeper? Should you actually be giving them the opportunity to decide for themselves rather than you deciding for them that based on the amount of time that's elapsed in the session, we should move to action? It's okay if there is not necessarily a prescribed action, if the value we're bringing in that coaching session is to truly understand oneself at a deeper level. That is more sustainable in terms of growth and development of your client. So keep things in the right order and you'll be more successful as a coach in your coaching sessions while maintaining a focus on results for the entire engagement. I hope this video has given you a clear idea on how you can be more effective as a new or aspiring executive coach. This video, along with the full library of videos on this channel, are all designed to help you to succeed. However, you can go much further in terms of becoming one of the world's leading executive coaches by learning directly with me as a member of the Center for Executive Coaching. That's the organization where I've served as a faculty member since 2019. I lead online classes most weeks of the year. I lead in-person seminars several times a year, and I also lead mentor coaching groups multiple times a year. So there are many ways to learn directly with me when you enroll in the CEC. We have various budget levels and pace levels to suit your style of learning and the level of investment that you're comfortable making. Learn more by visiting my blog site at BayAreaExecutiveCoachTraining.com. You'll see the various programs, and you can also read testimonials from students who have gone through the program with me. You'll also gain resources there to help you, just like the videos on this channel. I also recommend you follow my LinkedIn company page, where we share resources each week for coaches like you. Look for Bay Area Executive Coach on LinkedIn, follow that page, and please engage with the posts, just as I encourage you to engage with this video by leaving a comment below. You can also email me at michael@bayareaexecutivecoach.com, and on the blog site, you'll be able to schedule time directly with me if you're truly interested in learning about how the Center for Executive Coaching could be the right program for you to invest in. Thank you very much.